If you're a smaller exerciser looking for a more comfortable elliptical, or a low impact exerciser looking for a more affordable elliptical, the E25 is a great option with a sturdy build, no subscription required, and a lifetime warranty. Welcome to treadmillreviews.com. I'm Kaylee, and today I'm reviewing the Sole E25 Elliptical. This elliptical is Sole's most affordable elliptical, so you might be wondering about its quality and ability to give you a good workout. I can definitely go ahead and say that this is an excellent budget-friendly elliptical. You're still getting a quality build like you would on Sole's other ellipticals, but with a few less high-tech features and a more compact footprint. It doesn't require a subscription, and it comes with onboard training programs. So if you're looking for a low-impact cardio option and are on a budget, the Sole E25 is worth taking a closer look at. If you're looking for more reviews on the best cardio equipment, give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. Here at treadmillreviews.com, we do our best to keep you up to date on the latest from all the home fitness brands. If there's a product that you want to see us review, leave us a comment. We would love to hear from you. There are a couple of key things you're probably looking for in an elliptical: comfortable geometry, a stable build, and challenging training. The Sole E25 is a simplified alternative to Sole's pricier ellipticals, like the E95, but it still has a great build. Its footprint is 70 inches long, 24 inches wide, and 70 inches tall. The width is a bit narrower than other ellipticals, but it still feels really stable. It can support a user weight of up to 350 pounds, though the geometry of this machine might be a bit more comfortable for smaller users. The pedals sit closer together, which makes a huge difference to how the E25 feels when you're training. Taller users here at treadmillreviews.com still liked the E25, but the biggest benefit was for smaller users like me. I'm just 5'4", and sometimes an elliptical's range of motion can feel just too extreme for my stature. The E25's handles and pedals move through a much more comfortable range of motion for me and reduce some of that twisting motion that can be really hard on your back. The stride length is fixed at 20 inches. This should feel comfortable to most users, and it actually felt even more comfortable to me than other 20-inch stride ellipticals. There's nothing about the stride length that I wanted to change, so it didn't bother me that it wasn't adjustable. The E25 is a front drive elliptical. The flywheel weighs 20 pounds and creates a smooth pedaling motion. Magnets move closer and closer to the flywheel as you increase the resistance to slow it down and create that 20 levels of resistance. The highest resistance levels are very challenging, but the easiest levels are perfect for even new exercisers or anyone else who really needs a light and easy workout. There are also 20 incline levels, which don't add resistance, but the incline does change the angle of the elliptical track, which may target your glutes and quads more. There are moving and stationary handles. The moving handles are simple, straight bars that are padded for comfort. The stationary handles are smaller and simple, and I wish there were a few more grip options on the E25, but for what they are, I really like them. So overall, the Sole E25 is a bit more simplified than Sole's other ellipticals, but the build is still high quality. The frame and flywheel are covered by a lifetime warranty, which should give you more assurance about the E25. The parts are covered for 2 years and the cosmetic items just for 90 days. This is a home elliptical, so it would not be appropriate for commercial use, but for you and your family, it should be just fine. One of the reasons the E25 is so affordable is its display. It has a basic LCD screen instead of a touch screen, so it's not quite as high tech as some shoppers may be looking for. But if you want lower tech options like manual training, built-in programs, the E25 is great. It doesn't require a subscription to access any of the onboard content, so you keep saving money compared to ellipticals that do require a subscription. The screen is just 7.5 inches and is backlit to help you see in low lighting. The screen shows all the metrics you want: total time, current incline and resistance, level, distance, calories, pace, and heart rate. The screen is pretty busy with all those metrics, so it may not be the best option for users with vision problems. But the navigation is actually pretty easy thanks to all of the buttons on the console. You won't have to study the product manual to get a good idea of how to set up a program. If you aren't sure about this low-tech setup, the E25 is hiding a few cool Bluetooth features. There are device racks above and below the screen to store your phone or tablet. You can download the free Sole Plus app onto your device and pair it to the E25. This app can store your workout history, and most impressively, it gives you free studio content from Sole. These workouts don't control your resistance or incline automatically, but it can start and stop the elliptical. The content quality is really impressive for a free platform, and I'm hopeful that Sole continues to improve it. You don't just have to use the Sole Plus app though. You can also use the device rack along with Bluetooth speakers and USB charging to view any training and entertainment contents that you want. Though the height of the device rack and the screen itself is better for shorter and average height users rather than taller users. You'll find a lot of basic features that you would expect from an elliptical on the E25. There are program buttons and incline and resistance buttons on the console. If you're using the moving handles to train, they also have incline and resistance buttons to easily adjust the elliptical settings without having to move your hands very much. The stationary handles have EKG grips on them to track your heart rate, but you can also pair a Bluetooth heart rate monitor to connect to the E25. Most Bluetooth monitors should work just fine. Lastly, a single cup holder gives you a spot to store an average-sized water bottle, and the one-speed fan is pretty loud for the amount of air that it puts out. It's still a better fan than most Sole equipment has, so that was surprisingly good. For its price, the E25 has a great range of features. It's not a fit for exercisers who want a high-tech elliptical with built-in video training content, but if you want a few good basic features with a few nice extras, the E25 is great. For training on the E25, you can certainly follow along with content from your phone or tablet, but it does have built-in programs. You have hill, fat burn, cardio, strength, 2 user-defined programs, and 2 heart rate programs. The preset programs are adjustable by time and maximum level. For the user-defined program, you can set the incline and resistance for each workout segment, though this can take a little bit of extra time to set up. The heart rate programs require you to use a heart rate monitor. Then you can choose to train at 60% or 80% of your maximum heart rate. If you want trainer-led content designed for the E25, check out the Sole Plus app I mentioned. It's really nice to see a brand offering free content like Sole is. It's definitely a rarity among home cardio equipment. All right, so now I'm going to be using the E25 a little bit. I have it on level 1 incline and level 1 resistance right now. There's a little like normal elliptical noise, but overall it's actually really quiet. So now I'm going to take it up to the hardest resistance level, so you can see me struggling a bit. I'm just going to use the resistance buttons on the handle. All right, so that resistance is actually really hard. It feels pretty muddy. If you're an experienced elliptical user, you're definitely going to have quite a challenge here. Now I'll drop that back down to level 1 so I can take it up to that incline. So I'm up at the top of the incline now. It doesn't really feel harder, but I'm definitely feeling the motion more in my quads and in my glutes. But the handles and the pedals feel really comfortable whether I'm at the bottom of the incline or the top there. So overall, the E25 feels really nice, but you might be able to tell that it's more suited to someone smaller like me. The Sole E25 is a relatively affordable elliptical with nice features and a sturdy build. That said, you won't love it if you're looking for premium content built into a touchscreen display. The E25 is much simpler than that, though it does give you plenty of options to connect to a smart device for training and entertainment. The few areas I think Sole could improve upon are the fan and the screen height, or the screen's adjustability. I also recommend this elliptical more for smaller users, especially if you're looking for an elliptical that's more comfortable for a petite stature. The range of motion and the height of the screen are going to be a lot better for these users than really tall exercisers. Still, if you have a mixture of heights in your household, most users should be able to train on the E25 just fine. Thanks so much for watching my review of the Sole E25. I have a whole written review on treadmillreviews.com for you to check out. It'll be linked in the description, along with a link to the E25 if you want to check out its current price. There are also tons of other reviews on our website and YouTube channel, so check those out if you're still shopping around. I'm Kaylee from treadmillreviews.com, and thanks again for watching.